Hey guys, welcome back to some more World Cup fantasy football. And I'm going to be talking about my Matchday 3 squad. And that is because I'm going to be wildcarding in Matchday 3. So I'm going to start going over some early predictions, early thoughts of what players I generally want to bring in to my team. So obviously let's head over. Obviously the match game 2 isn't finished yet, so we can have a look a little at how my team's doing. Might have to zoom in a little bit. So at the minute we're 31 points, 109. I have decided to swap captaincy. So I originally had it on Granit Xhaka, who had a great performance. Got his goal, bonus points, scouting points. Minutes played. So he was on 20 points. However, I have decided to make the change and make Kylian Mbappe my captain for this week. Probably will be the only captain swap I've done. And that is because I've got Iran in less than 45 minutes. Because obviously this has been filmed on the Monday. But he's going to be my captain. I expect him to at least get some goals. Ngaye, 66 minutes played, so he got the 2 points. Did get a red card, so he had -2. Got a clean sheet. I got the scouting points, which is very nice. So he had a 7 despite getting the sent off. And then obviously we still got Hernandez to play. We've still... I think that's... I don't know what that is. Majika... still yet to play, and so is Vargas. As you can see, we did bring in Vinny G on the 12th man. Obviously, if we went Messi, it would have been better, but Vinny still got assists in that game. And obviously, we got the front three. All the bench players are on 2, so obviously, probably Kimmich will probably go in for or D's, which is not the end of the world. So moving into the transfer, and we are going to be wildcarding activate, which means we can basically get rid of anyone. So we're going to have to get rid of Nigon. Probably all these will go. Is obviously probably both Germany players will go. Bruno Fernandes might go. Ronaldo will definitely go, and Erling Haaland will go. Rafinha will go because he's injured. And I don't know, Granit Xhaka's got Canada, so he probably will go as well. We'll probably get rid of the goalkeepers as well, which means basically half our team's already been getting sold for this wild card. Now we've got to look at teams that obviously, and I think Messi needs to be the first one bringing in. Got Jordan, so we're going to transfer him in straight in. Obviously, Kylian Mbappe would have Norway, so he might be going as well. Which means we're going to have a lot of money to play with. The second player I want to bring in is Sabani. Has had some good pulls, obviously with Haiti as well. Is playing as a midfielder, but is playing as a striker for Morocco. So that is a bit of a cheat code there. What other good fixtures are there? Well, obviously England have some good fixtures as they play Panama. Obviously I need to see the Ghana game first, because obviously rotation could be a key. But there are a lot of teams that I'm looking at. So obviously Argentina, Belgium, Croatia, Ivory Coast, Egypt, Morocco are all big nations that I'm looking at. So Mo Salah needs to come in. Got that win against New Zealand with the assist and goal scored. Is against Iran, so he needs to be brought into this squad. So at the minute we've got 3 players in. Well, next I want is KDB. Hasn't really done well, but did play nearly 86 minutes, 87 minutes. And again against New Zealand, I think Belgium could go hard on that. So I am bringing in Kevin De Bruyne into my squad, which means we got 1 Morocco, 1 Egypt, 1 Argentina already in the squad. I think we're going to bring Hakimi in. I think that's a good buy to bring in. Hakimi for 6 million is a lot of money, but I think because I'm going to have not many big hitters in this week, it makes sense to go for him. Next, I'm going to take a little punt on Yan Diomande. Has been very impressive. Played 90 minutes nearly 90 minutes in both games. I think he's a lot in. I think Kessie might be as a good one as well. Marmouche as well might be a decent shout. So Marmouche would be Messi, Marmouche, and Diomande up top. I want to go to defenders. I don't like this. Yeah, defenders. I think Martinez might be a decent pick to bring in. Not really looking at that scouting bonus for these big nations. But again, of course, he played 90 minutes, played 1 minute, so unsure about whether to bring him in. What I do there is a very young, where is he? Lazovic from Spurs. Did play 66 minutes, so I do think he could, if he starts, I think he would be a good pick to bring in, which means we've still got 37 million. I do want some big hitters, so if we take out all these teams quickly, just so that obviously I can... Is there any other... No, okay. And we go Dutch. Let's go Netherlands. Dutch. Where are they? Netherlands. Looking at some good defenders in here. Probably Van der Ven might be the best shout. 90 minutes, 80 minutes. Yeah, Van Ven in would be a good start. And then if we go back to Brazil, there was a man I picked up and has actually played now. And he did play 90 minutes, so I do think he's going to be the starting right back for Brazil now. And that's Danilo. Yeah, that's fine. Which means we've got 28 million for basic 3 players. I want to go into the midfield because I do want a big hitter, and I think Vinicius Junior could be the one. Yes, they've got Scotland up next, but Brazil aren't top, and I do think they need to play him. So I think Vinicius Junior comes in, and I think Lamau also against Ecuador, Uruguay could be a big one to bring in Lamau, which means I've got 8.1 million to spend on 2 goalkeepers. And I think the smart play is to go for the 2 best nations, which is in this game week, which is Egypt and was it Egypt and Ivory Coast? Where is Ivory Coast? 4.2. I believe he is the starter. Yes, he is. Did he? Yeah, 90 minutes. 90 minutes. So he will come in for 4.2 million. And then obviously the Egypt goalkeeper, I guess, is this one maybe. No, it didn't play. It's not him. You're gonna have to. What goalkeeper started for Egypt? Is it this one? I guess it's this one. And he will come in, which means we do have 0.4 million. Obviously, I can probably look into detail a little bit more, but I do want some big hitters. Obviously, Hakimi's a lot of money, so we could downgrade him. Obviously, we got Kevin De Bruyne, Vinny Jr., Salah, Yamal, and Messi. All 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 million players. That's 40 million. Maybe if we got rid of Yamal, we could upgrade someone from if I got rid of Mamouche quickly. Let's quickly get rid of this. Forward line. Who could we bring in for 8.2 million with good fixtures? Well, obviously, Azabal is a good one, but let's say good one. He did do well in this game, but is that enough? I don't know. Gakpo would be a good one against Tunisia. I think that could be it. Gakpo up top. Transfer him in. Oh, that could be a deadly team. That would be 0.5. So we could still upgrade elsewhere. I'm going to save it for now. Confirm. That is obviously the wildcard in. It's obviously a work in progress, and I think you've got to kind of take into that. I haven't seen, obviously, England play. I haven't seen Croatia play their second game. Not seen Portugal play their second game. But those are the real teams I'm looking at. Ivory Coast, Croatia, Egypt, and Belgium. Obviously, if I was to get rid of Hakimi, I could probably get a Belgium defender in. Maybe improve Vazovic to Guardiola. But I am liking that squad. You know, you've got Lamau, Van der Ven as well. Alexandro is sorry, no, I don't want Alexandro, sorry. That's my fault. No, I wanted sorry, Danilo, didn't I? That's my fault. Danilo, yeah. Transfer him. He's gone underrated. I picked him from the start. He didn't play much in this Morocco game, but is starting now for Brazil. So if you are watching my channel, Danilo is the man to bring in. But that's a very good squad, you know. Obviously, you can say the goalkeepers aren't big hitters, but obviously with Ivory Coast against Curacao, definitely should be able to get a clean sheet in that. And even Egypt against Iran, I think they could get the job done. Yes, they've not kept a clean sheet, but with good fixtures, they are one of the best projected teams with goal difference this week. So those are my picks for now. Obviously, I will do another video on the Wednesday. But yeah, I think I am looking at this kind of squad and I'm thinking it's nice. Yes, there's some good big premiums here, and there's still a bits of upgrade, but I think this could be a very good team selection for this game week in my wildcard. So let me know in the comments down below, is that a good wildcard team for now? Is there any changes you would do? Is there any big players that I'm missing? But now, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. If you haven't already, come and join my mini league. It's free to join. Come and join, have some fun, get involved. But overall, guys, that is my early wildcard team for Matchday 3. Rank it in the comments down below. And good luck for Matchday 3. Let me know if you're wildcarding and if there's anyone I'm missing. Thank you for watching. See you soon.